God's people in the latter days. So here we see Gabriel is now coming back for the third time to help Daniel understand. Let's go to our Bible for a moment, just a moment. Looking at our Bible, as Gabriel goes through Daniel 11th chapter, all the way through Daniel 11:45, on into Daniel 12. We get over to Daniel 12, verses 4. Gabriel finally tells Daniel, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book. Even to the time of the end shall many run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." So as Gabriel begins to explain this, he tells him, look, this Daniel, shut it up. It's not actually written for you. It's written for you and I that are now living down here at the end of time. So Daniel 10:21 again, the angel comes back to Daniel this third time to help Daniel understand the vision of Daniel, the 8th chapter, and what will befall God's people in the latter days. Let's look at the next verse. The next verse says, "Also in the first year of Darius the Mede, even I stood to confirm and to strengthen him. And now I will show thee the truth. Behold, there shall stand up yet 3 kings in Persia, and the 4th shall be richer than they all, and by his strength through his riches he shall stir up all against the realm of Grecia." And again, saints, we're not going to go verse by verse through Daniel 11 chapter. We're just going to hit a few high points and just see what we can pull out here to collaborate with Daniel 2, Daniel 7, and Daniel 8. Let's go. The king of Babylon, the kingdom of Babylon has fallen. Darius the Mede is the king of the Medo-Persian Empire. The next 3 kings are Camillus, 529 BC to 522 BC, Smerdis the impostor, 522 BC. Darius I is Tapsus, 522 BC to 486 BC. Then the Bible says the 4th shall be richer than they all, which was Artaxerxes, 486 BC to 464 BC, known in Esther as Ahasuerus. And then verse 3, the angel skips past the rest of the Persian kings, that is from 464 BC down to 331 BC, when the mighty king of Grecia comes on the scene, which was Alexander the Great. Let's read verse 3 from our Bibles. "And a mighty king shall stand up, that shall rule with great dominion, and do according to his will." This mighty king, as we've just said, is none other than Alexander the Great. Let's move now to verses 4 and 5. "And when he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken." Do you see how this Daniel 11 is just collaborating what we've already read over in Daniel 8? "And when he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken and shall be divided toward the 4 winds of heaven." You remember, Daniel 7 had the 4-headed beast that represented the Grecian Empire. Daniel 8 had the ram, which the little horn was broken. The notable horn was broken, and then 4